Dear students, very soon you are going to get your quarterly examination. Lesson number 7, chemical kinetics, will be included for your quarterly portion. So here in this video I am going to give a short summary about the important part that you have to learn under this lesson. First thing, you have to learn all the book back questions thoroughly and write and see the derivation part. Here we have some derivation questions also. Write and see all the derivation questions, and after that you can go through with some of the important basic level problems, and after that you can come to the book inside questions. Okay, now let us see what are the questions to be covered under this lessons. First one, they will be asking the question as define rate of the reaction. Rate means we know very well change in concentration of the reactant. If we are calculating the rate in terms of reactant, means degrees in change in concentration of the reactant. If we calculating the same rate with respect to product, means increase in concentration of the product. Okay, so reactant means the concentration will get decreased and product means the concentration will get increased. So based on that we can able to calculate the rate of the reaction. So this is the answer and this is the expression for rate of the reaction. Next important question is unit for rate of the reaction. Unit, they have given the units in two different form. One is for solid and liquid reactants, the unit will be in the form of mole per liter per second. For gaseous phase reaction, the unit will be in the form of atmosphere per second. You have to learn both the things thoroughly with these expressions. Next thing, difference between average rate and instantaneous rate. It is a book back question. Answer is given for you. And here rate law and rate constant also, it is a book back question you will be learning. And here this is a distinguished question, important rate of the reaction and rate constant of the reaction. 3 points are there. And what is molecularity? Answer is at the summary very clearly, can learn from there. And what is elementary reaction? Here is the answer. Each and every single step of the reaction is called elementary reaction. ஒரே ஸ்டெப்பில் ரியாக்ஷன்லேருந்து ப்ராடக்ட் ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சுன்னா எலிமெண்ட்ரி, இல்லை ஒரு டூ ஆர் மோர் ஸ்டெப்ஸ் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி அதுக்கடுத்து ப்ராடக்ட் ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சுன்னா நம்ம அதை என்ன சொல்கிறோம், காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் ரியாக்ஷன் அல்லது மல்டி ஸ்டெப் ரியாக்ஷன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொல்கிறோம். ஸோ இன் கேஸ் ஆஃப் மல்டி ஸ்டெப் ரியாக்ஷன், that is the many step reaction, one step will be the slowest step. That slowest step is used to calculate the rate of the reaction. That slowest step is called as that is nothing but the rate determining step. Okay, so based on that the question is given, what is rate determining step with example. Is a book back question. It's an important question. It may be asked given under the 3 mark or 5 mark. And one another important question is difference between order and molecularity, point question only. And after that very important, integrated rate law for first order reaction. It's a very important 5 mark question. Okay, from here to here, book inside question only. Integrated rate law from here to here, it is a book inside question, but the graphical form of first order reaction they are asking, it is a book back. Graphical form means you have to draw this graph from here to here. Graphical form of first order means from here to here. Just if they ask us integrated rate law for first order means from here you have to derive fully and you have to draw the graph, and up to here you have to write. And below this we have one more important question, examples for first order reaction. Learn all the 4 examples. Okay, in one word type they will be asking us, only with the help of the wordings only they will be asked. Decomposition of dinitrogen pentoxide follows dash, means first order reaction. Isomerization of cyclopropane to cyclopropene follows first order reaction. In such a way, for one word they will be asking. And the next one, pseudo first order reaction. Pseudo means false. First order reaction means the reaction concentration depends upon only one reactant. Pseudo means it will look like a second order or third order reaction, but the reaction rate proceeds by only one reactant, so it is called as the pseudo first order reaction. So here is the answer, a second order reaction from here up to here. This is the answer. It's a book back question, you can learn it. And one another derivation question, integrated rate law for zero order reaction. It is a book back question. From here the graph and the derivation part and up to here, and below that this is also book back question, example for zero order reaction. Here also learn the equation as well as the theory part. Okay, next half-life period. Define half-life period. The answer is given here also and at the summary also. And here it is a book back question. For first order reaction, half-life is a constant, that is it does not depend upon the initial concentration. So this is the derivation part for that. And here it is a book inside question. Zero order reaction is directly proportional to initial concentration of the reactant. We have to prove from here to here. First order reaction is independent of reactant concentration. Here it is depending upon the initial concentration. So it is a small derivation question, 2 mark or 3 mark question it will be asked. And collision theory, book back question, very important 5 mark question. It is a direct 5 mark question as like that of the derivation question, 2 derivation questions. From here, so this is the, you have to draw this diagram also, this diagram, and everyone. And this is a last year quarterly question, 2019 quarterly. This diagram alone they have asked for compulsory question. 2 mark compulsory question. Question number 24 they have asked in the last year quarterly. What is the question? Draw the schematic representation for orientation of reactants with the proper alignment and improper alignment they have asked. Last year 2019 quarterly question. Diagram alone asked for compulsory 2 mark question. So this diagram is very, very important. Okay. Next, Arrhenius equation. 2 mark question. What is Arrhenius equation? Here is the question. K is equal to A into e power minus EA by RT. And what are the expansion? A means frequency factor, R gas constant, E activation energy, T absolute temperature. You have to write all those things. Arrhenius equation is nothing but it explains about the rate dependence on temperature, how the rate varies with the temperature. That is what explained in the Arrhenius equation. And it may be asked into the 5 mark question also up to here. Okay. Next, factors affecting reaction rate. 2 mark ask means we have to write all the factors, name of the factors that affects the rate of the rate. And separately they will be asked each and every factors under the 2 mark or 3 mark question. Just mention the factors affecting the reaction rate. 2 mark means you have to write all the 5 factors. Separately they will be asked, explain the role of reaction rate in nature by the nature and the state of the reaction. How does the concentration of the reactant affects the rate of the reaction? How does the surface area affects the rate of the reaction? How the temperature affects the rate of the reaction? In such a way they will be asking separately. And the catalyst question, it is a book back question. So these are the answers for effect of surface area. And the catalyst is a book back question, important question. For this you have to draw this graph. And the next one is pharmacokinetics. That is the role of chemical kinetics in the industry of medicines. Okay, for each and every medicines we have a lifetime. For example, they have explained here with the help of the paracetamol. It's a very familiar tablet for us. It is used for reducing the fever. The half-life of the paracetamol is 2.5 hours. Okay, so the entire life period is 5 hours. Half-life is 2.5 hours. So after 5 hours, the medicine will get completely loses its power. So only paracetamol is recommended to take once in 6 hours by the doctors. So everything is described here. And as I discussed in the previous video, here also summary is very, very important. See here the second point, what is rate of the reaction? This is a definition. What is instantaneous reaction? This point. And rate constant, define molecularity, define half-life period, and how the rate of the reaction depends upon the temperature. Okay, what is activation energy? What are the factors that affects the rate of the reaction? So these are the questions for which answers are given in the form of the summary. Okay. Next here we have some problems. But in theory part, while teaching in the form of online class, we doesn't taught you the problems, but no need to worry about the problems. Just you go through with all the theory questions. Okay, problems you can learn the fundamental questions alone based on the theory part. For example, 8th question you see, write the rate law for the following equation. Reactant A, a reaction that is 3/2 order in X and 0 order in Y. 3/2 order. 3/2 order in X and 0 order in Y. So these are the reactants. X and Y are the reactants. Okay. So rate, which is equal to rate constant into concentration of X power 3/2 into concentration of Y power 0. So this is the answer. Similarly, look at the second question. A reaction that is second order in NO and first order in Br2. So two reactants are there. One is NO and Br2. NO is in second order, Br2 in first order. So how to write the rate? Rate is equal to K into NO power 2 and Br2 power 1. So this is the answer. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு தியரி பார்ட்டில் படிச்சிருக்கோம். ஸோ தியரி பேஸ்டாக இருக்கக்கூடிய சின்ன சின்ன சம்ஸ் மட்டும் நீங்கள் பார்த்துட்டாலே போதும் இந்த லெசனில். ஓகே, ஸோ லெட் மீ say 8th sum and 12th sum it will be very easy for you, and 18th question, 23rd. So in such a way the basic 2 mark related problems alone it's enough to see in this question for the quarterly examination purpose. Later the remaining sums will be taken separately. After that you can go through the remaining problems. So students, so learn all the 4 lessons thoroughly. Learning alone is not enough. You have to write and see all the questions because you have enough time. So write and see all the questions. Be thorough with all the portion because you may not find enough time later for a full portion or for the half yearly. We may not have such much time. So learn thoroughly, write and see all the questions, and write all your examinations well. Thank you.